Part 4 of 4.
With profound humble gratitude and love to all venerated enlightened masters, we bow to the Almighty in soulful gratefulness for gifting us with their holy blessed presence. May all beings be awakened by their divine grace. Etc.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visite suprememastertv.com/schedule.
మా కార్యక్రమాలు అందజేస్తున్నాయి అనేక భాషలలో. దయచేసి చూడండి suprememastertv.com/schedule.
It is very scary, but this priest they had it too good. They don't remember. They don't understand it. And they just think Jesus sacrificed to erase their sin. No, Jesus did that when he was alive for his disciples and maybe their relatives and friends and whomever he met.
Yes, Master.
But after the master, any master dies, no more of this blessing. No more of this grace.
Please keep watching to find out more.
Vegan, hear the animal people thinking?
Supreme Master Ching Hai's lectures are not a complete meditation instruction. Please do not try alone. For free of charge guidance, please visit godsdirectcontact.org or contact any of our centres near you.
Today's episode will be presented in English with subtitles in Arabic, Aulasese, also known as Vietnamese, Bulgarian, Chinese, Czech, English, French, German, Hindi, Hungarian, Indonesian, Japanese, Korean, Malay, Mongolian, Persian, Polish, Portuguese, Punjabi, Romanian, Russian, Spanish, Telugu, and Thai. How are you, cheerful viewers? My name is Yvonne. The charismatic people of Antigua and Barbuda are grateful for your loving heart and all that you do to benefit our beautiful animal people. Antigua and Barbuda is a several-island nation located in the heart of the Caribbean, blessed by a temperate climate year-round. Relaxing and mesmerizing, this ocean jewel comes with boundless natural splendor and beauty. There are 365 beaches on the island of Antigua alone. That's one beautiful seaside destination for every day of the year. Barbuda is quieter, with a truly tranquil atmosphere. With a diverse terrain ranging from mountains and limestone hills to crystal clear waters, the island's ambience can be appreciated through hiking, diving, and even bicycling tours. Places of interest include the historic Nelson's Dockyard, which is a national park as well as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The Barbuda Frigate Bird People Sanctuary is also a memorable spot where over 170 species of bird people, including the frigate bird people, safely thrive. Team sports, colorful dance, and traditional music, especially calypso and soca, are important to daily life on the islands. The country even has an official national dress, styled by leading Antiguan designer Heather Durham. Sports legends include Sir Isaac Vivian Alexander Richards, an award-winning Antiguan cricket player who is still considered one of the greatest batsmen of all time. It was a pleasure to briefly introduce fascinating Antigua and Barbuda to you, wise viewers. May we rejoice in each day that God has created for us. For decades, Supreme Master Ching Hai has illuminated our world with her divine teachings. A fully enlightened master, she imparts the Kuan Yin method of meditation to those desiring to immediately discover the God nature within to achieve in one lifetime eternal liberation from the cycle of transmigration. The Kuan Yin method has been practiced by all enlightened masters, such as the worshipped world-honored one, Shakyamuni Buddha, the worshipped Son of God Jesus Christ, the venerated master and philosopher Confucius, the venerated Lord Krishna, the venerated master and philosopher Lao Tzu, the venerated Lord Mahavira, the beloved Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, Sri Guru Nanak Dev Ji, and many more. Supreme Master Ching Hai emphasizes that if we always remember God, render selfless service to others, and follow the laws of the universe, we will reach our highest potential as humans and truly understand our purpose on earth. An extraordinary living example of compassion, she lovingly and regularly sends material and financial assistance to refugees, the homeless, natural disaster victims, and others needing relief. Supreme Master Ching Hai respectfully thank all special individuals, organizations, leaders, and governments for all your genuine, loving, ongoing support. May heaven bless you forevermore. We, the Supreme Master Ching Hai International Association members, are also sincerely grateful for your expressive kindness, wishing you the best. Supreme Master Ching Hai receives love and recognition from various organizations, media, governments, individuals, and many awards, such as the 2006 Gusi Peace Prize, considered the Nobel Peace Prize of the East, the World Spiritual Leadership Award in 1994, the Mahavir Award in 2008, February 22nd and October 25th, both proclaimed as the Supreme Master Ching Hai Day, an honorary citizen of the United States, etc., has been honored throughout the years with numerous other awards and accolades for her outstanding philanthropic and humanitarian deeds. etc. We apologize for not being able to show many other awards and honors for lack of space and time. Supreme Master Ching Hai respectfully thank all special individuals, organizations, leaders, and governments for all your genuine, loving, ongoing support. May heaven bless you forevermore. We, the Supreme Master Ching Hai International Association members, are also sincerely grateful for your expressive kindness, wishing you the best. A true voice for our beautiful animal people friends. Supreme Master Ching Hai promotes the peaceful, loving plant-based diet and envisions with humanity's awakening to the sacredness of all life. A tranquil and glorious all-vegan world where people of both animals and human kingdoms live in respectful harmony. Her initiatives included alternative living flyer distribution, the international vegan restaurants, Loving Heart, vegan food companies, vegan fur products, Supreme Master Television, as well as writing and speaking to influential government and media leaders, participating in televised conferences on climate change, etc. Whether we are aware of it or not, her efforts have had an enormous influence on global awareness of the animal people-friendly lifestyle and how this benevolent way can bring lasting peace among nations while saving our planet from climate change and disasters. Supreme Master Ching Hai has traveled worldwide and held discourses with the public and her disciples on a variety of spiritual topics. On Thursday, December 16, 2021, our most beloved Supreme Master Ching Hai spent precious time to share her love and wisdom, answering some questions that members had on various topics. Today, we are blessed to present the insightful conference entitled Being Vegan Brings Out Our Love and Benevolence, Part 3 of 13, on Between Master and Disciples, held in English on December 16, 2021.
He just said, oh, have the poor, have the poor. All this is just hypocrisy.
Yeah.
Just for show. He did some of a so-called humility act, kissing, washing the feet of the criminals and all that.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just for show. Because he knows by doing that, people will worship him. Mm-hmm. We think he's a saint, he's a good priest. It's just a show. It's an empty gesture. No love.
Yes, Master.
Whatever you do, if you don't have love, it's just an empty gesture.
Right. Yes.
It's just a calculated kind of performance, like theater.
Yes, Master.
But most of the people, they're vulnerable and they believe in God and they believe in Jesus, so they don't see this. Just like when you're in love with someone, you're supposed to be blind. You don't see the loved one, the one that you adore. You don't see their faults. You don't see their bad demeanor, anything. All your family, all your friends can see it, but you don't.
That's right.
Yeah. And woe to them if they say it to you. They will quit you. They will run away from you with their lovers.
Yes.
That is the case. It even happened to the royal family in England. You know that already. With Prince Harry even.
Yes.
Because his family told him, wait a little while. It's not yet for sure. You have to learn to know more about the girlfriend first. So he didn't like that. They should worship her the way he does. So similarly, the people who believe in God and Jesus, they're in love with God,
Yes, Master.
with the ideal of God that is so all merciful, all perfect. And Jesus was the sacrifice saint, Son of God. So there's love so much, all this idealistic thinking, picture, image, that they don't see anything wrong with the priests, they entrust all their precious children to them.
Yes, Master.
And then they have the chance and the opportunity to abuse them, to rape them, to kill them. It's not the parents' fault. It's nobody's fault except these evil pedo priests. And any so-called Pope condones that by being silent. It's the same.
Yes.
Silence is acceptance.
Yes, Master.
It's the same. They're the same evil. They're called accomplices.
Yes.
Master.
Yeah, in our society, if somebody murders somebody and you condone it or you help, then you're also an accomplice and they also put you in jail. Is that not so?
Yes, Master.
Yeah, it is all clear. And in some countries, they would kill them right away for molesting children. These priests, what do they have better than anybody else?
Nothing.
They also eat all kinds of meat. They also drink all kinds of alcohol.
Yes.
And they also live in a good house, better than many poor people houses. In the church, they have rooms, they have houses for priests on site.
Yes.
Better than many millions of poor people.
Yes, true, Master.
And one mouth saying helping the poor, on the other mouth just stuffing in all this bloody dead carcass, murdered innocent animal people.
Yes, Master.
I don't see anything good about the priesthood in the Catholic religion. I don't see anything good in most of the priests at all. But before, I did not think too much like this.
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
I just let them be also. I also have reverence for them because I thought that's the way they believe. So I even made donations anytime I can. And some priest kept giving me this wafer. Anytime I gave a donation, he gave me a wafer and blessed me and all this kind of prayers for me. And I just stood there and accepted it to make him happy. And there's another priest who told me, pray for the priest. Just have to pray for the priest. People must pray for the priest. That's what he kept telling me. Yeah. And another priest, too many I can't remember. I just remember some recently during my travels. And one of the priests told me, the church has enough money. Don't worry. You give this to Haiti. At that time, they had an earthquake some years ago, in 2009 or something. They said, you give it to the Haitian people. I said, okay, sir, but I don't have any means right now. I'm in the hospital. I'm sick. Could you please accept it and find a way to give it to them? Because right now I don't have anybody to help me to do this. So he accepted. So some priests are really good.
Yes.
And many others, I forgot. Yeah, sometimes I put in the charity box. Yes.
Yes, Master.
Sometimes just on the street, I just bow and then I give donation. Or at the airport or wherever. Because that priest was in a hospital. I think he's a hospital priest. Or he comes to pray for people whenever they request. They have a little chapel in the hospital where I was before. I had an operation.
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
A very dangerous one. So I just happened to see him, so I wanted to give donation. That's what he said.
Wow.
The church has enough money. Don't worry, he said that. Give it to the Haitians. They need it right now. Yeah. So he finally accepted it for the Haitian people. I'm sure he would send it.
Yeah.
I trust him. Or any monk, even the monks in other countries, they eat meat also.
Yeah, yes.
But I also have a reverence. I don't discriminate. If they dedicate their life for their ideal and they were misled, it's not their fault. So I still give donations to them personally. I don't have receipts to prove it to you, but
We believe you, Master.
well, there are some witnesses sometimes. Sometimes if I have somebody nearby, then I ask that person to go and give, so they don't have to come and thank me. But they always run back to me, point a finger at me, point finger at me, and then I have to stand there enduring all the blessing and all the praise and all the touching my head and whatever. I'm very scared of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what can I do?
Yeah.
Sometimes I can run away quickly, but sometimes I cannot. In the airport, you cannot run. You are queuing. And your flight is taking off soon.
Yeah.
You can't run anywhere.
Yeah.
Besides, if you just kill it and then suddenly you take oil belongings and run fast, the police will think something's wrong with me.
Yes, right.
You know, there are cameras everywhere.
Yeah.
You're queuing and it's your turn already and you just run like that? And with all your luggage and your handbag and your small suitcase.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you just take them and take off like that? You know, you wouldn't think like that, would you?
Oh, no.
Yeah, okay. So you have to stand there enduring it all in front of everybody.
Yeah.
Embarrassing as it is.
Yes.
Other people don't know why the monk suddenly comes to me and puts his hands on my head and then murmurs all mantras and sutras. It takes a long time. He has good intentions.
Yes.
Yes, understand.
So I have to accept that, accept his blessing. I was also grateful that he blessed me. It's not like I'm not grateful. It's just in front of everybody. It's a little bit awkward.
Yes, Master.
Yeah. And I did not ask for it. I gave unconditionally for the Buddha's love,
Yes, Master.
for the love of monkhood, for the ideal, simple life, simple and holy life. What were we talking about up to now? What was it before?
Originally, we were talking about the indigenous children.
Oh, no, that's too far. Okay, I remember now. The reverence for the monks and the priests of all religions. For the Muslims also, if I have a chance. If I know he's a Muslim mullah, teacher, or nuns, or Jain priest, or Sikh, I have reverence for all of these people.
Yes, Master.
Up until recently, when all this hellish news broke loose,
Yes, Master.
Yes.
then I looked more deeply into what happened to the holy teaching of Jesus and the sacred church, which symbolized the love of God,
Yes.
the moral standard for humans,
Yes.
the refuge for the tired and downtrodden in the society. They come in and take refuge and pray and feel tranquil and at peace.
Yes, Master.
It's not a whorehouse. They made them into whorehouses. Worse than a whorehouse. You cannot say even that's a whorehouse. They make it into a murder house, a slaughterhouse of innocent children.
Yes.
Yes, Master.
Make a church into a hell.
Wow.
Of course, what do you think? For that kid,
Yes,
Yes,
right,
Master.
crushed by the weight of this fat, big priest, is hell.
Yeah.
For him, for her, is hell.
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
Master.
You don't have to believe me. Just imagine if it's you.
Yeah, God.
Anybody can imagine this and cannot forgive these priests.
No.
That individual at the center of their stories was Father Michael J. Pulakar.
He would invite altar boys to go on fishing trips, a sleepover, and the only place for you to stay was with Father in his room, because that's all there was Father's double bed. I was the runt. I was a small kid. There was no way that I could have done anything. I mean, he was 200 and some pounds. I was 98 pounds soaking wet. He's on top of me. I'm not going anywhere until he got off me, and that's when I crawled out of bed and laid on the floor in a fetal position.
Rita Milla endured the pain alone as well.
I was abused as a teenager by one priest who later invited other priests. And eventually it ended up being 7 priests who abused me.
Whatever you want to understand, you just imagine if it's you who is the victim.
Yeah.
That's very simple. That's why I have pain, because I can imagine it.
Yes, Master.
I can feel it. The energy doesn't run away from the atmosphere. It hangs around in the ether.
Yes,
Yes, Master.
Whatever you did wrong to others, it's hanging in there.
Yes.
And it's also hanging around you. So your aura is black, murky.
Wow.
You don't have any light the way all the saints do. No matter how many people bow to you or kiss you or you know where, you're still not a saint. People can see your aura. See the halo around you?
Yes, Master.
The halo around you supposed to be bright.
Yeah.
Either colorful or white or golden. exceptionally bright. It cannot be dark,
Yes, Master.
especially for priests or monks. If you don't have it, well, good luck, you will be in hell. Because you don't do anything for the society and you just eat free, wear free, live free, drive free.
Yes, Master.
You owe so much to the society. And you don't practice diligently, you don't practice virtuously, sincerely, then you owe all this debt. So either you reincarnate to be a slave or something, one after another to pay all this debt, or you go to hell. Depends on how deep your sin is.
Yes, Master.
It is very scary, but all these priests, they had it too good. They don't remember. They don't understand it. And they just think Jesus sacrificed to erase their sin. No, Jesus did that when he was alive for his disciples and maybe their relatives and friends and whomever he met.
Yes, Master.
But after the master, any master dies, no more of this blessing, no more of this grace.
Yes, Master.
Other masters have to do it.
Veganism gives us all the opportunity to say what we stand for in life, the ideal of healthy, humane living. Add decades to your life with a clear conscience as a bonus. Donald Watson, vegan.
Tomorrow on Between Master and Disciples.
If you lose spiritual faith, you're finished. You're nothing. You're an empty shell. That's what all the pedo priests do to the children. Worse than killing them.
Yes, Master.
They die in anguish. Having no faith, cannot even pray to God when they die.
Gracious viewers, we appreciate your company for today's episode entitled Being Vegan Brings Out Our Love and Benevolence, Part 3 of 13, on Between Master and Disciples. Coming up next is the Songs of Kabir, Vegetarian, Songs 51 to 76, Part 2 of 2, on Words of Wisdom right after noteworthy news. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television for more positive programming. May our prayers for a vegan, peaceful world be answered soon in heaven's grace.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/BMD.